Okay, the day has come. I have been monetized and this has been my dream for 4 years now. And I used to watch a lot of videos just like this to know what other small creators are making for some inspiration and motivation for myself as well. With every video you publish, you know how much energy, time, and planning goes into it. Even after you're done making the video, you're editing and also adding descriptions, titles, making it SEO driven, trying to get it discovered. So today I'm sharing how much I made on YouTube in my very first month of being monetized as a small YouTuber with 1,000 subscribers. It is really motivating to see the long hours and the years I put into YouTube will finally start to be paying off, and I would have that little side hustle going on in the background. I can't tell you how much security and peace of mind that has provided me. Like, if you go way back to my channel, you know I've had my fair share of hardships, and that led to financial hardships, and that really has left a financial trauma scar on me that I always felt like I was running out of money. So I really tried to educate myself on money habits, side hustles, earning online, and really making the most of the generation that we live in, that we are privileged to be able to earn online and make content and get paid for it. So why not? So that's how I got started with YouTube and have somewhere I can express my creativity. A little context before I show you the numbers. I've been on YouTube for about 4 years, like I said, and by the time I got monetized, I had published 300 videos. That's 75 videos per year, and if you count that in months, that's 6 videos per month. And I'm not saying that it will take you that long to get to this point, because I've seen other YouTubers reach it really quickly or even in longer times. So if you're on your journey, don't be discouraged. I thought it would never happen because I was trying for 4 years, but something clicks and then the ball keeps rolling and you figure out YouTube better as well and what your niche is. I think that's where most people get stuck. So I just started experimenting with a bunch of videos and saw which ones did well. I really saw me moving to Australia and Australian lifestyle content really related to international students coming to Australia, just like I did. But if you want to know how much I made in my first day and the week, I've made a video on that real quick about my backstory, what I adopted to reach monetization, and what really worked for me. So I'm not going to deep dive into that in this video. I want to get to the point and motivate you guys, but of course I will explain a bit of monetization to you. So to put ads on your YouTube videos and get the full potential out of YouTube monetization, you need to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in the last 12 months. I got a ton of subscribers from my self-development, productivity, Australian lifestyle content, but those 4,000 watch hours was taking a while because I was publishing quick videos and I did the 75 hard challenge on YouTube, which made me discover this new niche that I was really passionate to talk about, which was on pop culture news. And that really helped me get my 4,000 watch hours because they were trending topics. SEO was really high on those. People were looking them up, interested in those topics, and I was able to capitalize on them even though they weren't long videos, but they just had a ton of people viewing them. And once I hit that milestone, I had previously joined the YouTube Partner Program, which enabled me to run memberships and super thanks on my channel already, but this level of monetization was the most exciting part. Alright, so let's hop onto my computer and get to why you actually came here, how much I made in my first month. Welcome to my desktop. We are all the way back to my first few videos that I made. My first ever one was how to make a vision board. This was 4 years ago in 2021. I was still at uni, so I had did a student in Australia day in the life as well. Did a lot of vlogs and self-development kind of videos, and to be honest, I stuck to the schedule of once a week and I thought I was doing great. I would reach monetization real fast, but it took way longer than I anticipated, but I kept going because I was enjoying the process of them. I think a few videos got a bit of attraction in that time. This back to school MacBook customization video got a lot of views, and then this Sydney fireworks video also did well for me at the time. As you can see, my views at the time weren't that great, considering how long ago they're posted. This Organize Your Google Calendar with me for work, school, and life was also doing well. And then my Honest Uni experience, which I just shot as kind of like a rant because I graduated and was reflecting on my time there, and that got a bit of attraction, which made me think I should post more about being a student in Australia, about ETS, moving to Australia. So I started doing that. It gained more traction than the other videos that I was doing. So I was like, let me make it more valuable. Let me tell people how I got a scholarship and how that helped me throughout my journey here. Also on the best part-time jobs in Australia. I thought this was a really basic video. Everyone knows the best part-time jobs, but me experiencing it all firsthand and telling people the pros and cons of every job really helped them. So I leaned into more of the work side in Australia as well. I'd freelance in Australia, save money as an international student, more about au pairing as well, because that video also gained traction right here, this one, and I just kept doing more. And around 7 months ago, that's where I decided I will be posting every day. I will be doing the 75 heart challenge that I saw on YouTube and see if it actually makes a difference, because people said YouTube is an easy mode, you just gotta post every day and give people value, and that's what I started to do. I started to even answer questions like, should I go live at uni housing or live in a share house? And I was getting this question a lot. So I started doing a whole lot of videos on moving to Australia, self-development, couple of vlogs, and every time I would miss a day of posting, I would add another day. So I was still publishing 75 videos. So that's around 3 months. So continuously every day I was posting. Now 75 hard challenge is for fitness, but you can apply that to anything for consistency and seeing how that results for you. And I would say it was growing pretty steadily. I reached my 1,000 subscribers, which helped me unlock a few YouTube features and get me monetized in June, I believe. But what really turned the wheel for me were these pop culture news videos. So I really had opinions on Landon and the Wizard Liz drama, and I posted some videos on it, and one of them really blew up. This Landon's ex Abby exposes him and he responds video, which is me just giving the rundown of what's happening and just uncovering the whole story. And then I was like, you know what, if this is working, I would love to talk more about those things, even though it's not my niche. Be ready to always change your niche, by the way, according to what people want from you. And I started leaning more into series and movies. I recently posted a video on Best Boyfriend for Rory Gilmore, which, to be honest, this video I made 2 years ago and I didn't post it. Posting is more important than posting the perfect video or any video, for example, that you think would perform better for you, because you don't know what the people want. So now my channel is all about self-development, life in Australia, and pop culture, which I think reflects my personality as well. But obviously here and there I share videos on YouTube growth, pep talk, and how I published my first book. So you can still post what you want while having niches. So let's dive into the analytics. So let's go to June, where it all started to go crazy for me. So in June you can see this spike, which came from the Landon and Liz videos. I got 53k views in that month, and to compare it to other months, I'll go to May and you can see where that jump takes me. It went from really just 300 views every day to 3,000, and then in July I got monetized for ads on my videos, and I've posted a video on how much I earned there in my first day and week, which was actually the last week of July. So I earned for the whole last week of July, which is great because that was my week's earning. So even though I got less views in this time, I was able to get monetized, and that's what really matters. I got 28k views, 700 hours of watch time, which is incredible. But you do not get paid on YouTube if you only have a couple of dollars or a fair few dollars, you get paid when you hit the $100 threshold. So around 7th to 12th of the month, they finalize how much you earned for the previous month, and around the 20th of a specific month, you get paid for the last month. So obviously I didn't hit monetization by 7th of August. So let's go see my first full month monetized and how much I earned there. So August, really special month, 24,995 views, so almost 25k views, which is not bad, but it is 11% less than July. I got 600 hours of watch time. I got 147 subscribers. My subscribers were growing like crazy. And let's go through the top content in that month. So a pop culture news video on Janae and Kenny's breakup over shocking text got 3,000 views. My best survey apps to make money online video also got 2,000 views, and how to land your first job in Australia got 2,000 views as well, and a couple more videos and shorts that helped. So in the month of August I posted 12 videos and 2 shorts, which is crazy to think. So let's go to the estimated revenue tab and see how much I earned. My lowest paying day was $2.32 on August 25, so later in the month. And my highest paying day, which is so exciting to see, was $9.12 on August 7th. So if I consistently earn $9 to $10 every day, I think that's a great result, because I'll get about $300 per month, which is a substantial amount of income, or at least side income. But I was still happy that, you know, my videos were getting traction, and obviously posted 4 videos in this duration, which could have led to that. But my per day rate was ranging on average from $2 to $4. And here is the review for the month of August, my first full month monetized. I earned $133.14. That is incredible. I think for the time that I was not working in that time, it was bizarre to me to wake up every day and check my phone and see that I earned an extra $2. And currently I'm sitting at 1,577 subscribers, which is a great feeling, I must say. For the month of September, which has already started, I've already earned $11.30. So let's see where that takes us. Now everybody talks about RPMs and CPMs as well, which is how much advertisers pay. So my CPM, which is cost per mil, cost per 1,000 views, is $15.51. I'm so happy about that, because that is a good number, but that is how much advertisers pay for per 1,000 views on my videos, not how much I get paid. But obviously you can see job related videos have a higher CPM, $37, side hustle videos, $17, pop culture video way less, $9, communications degree, ETS, career path video, $50, because that's very niche. Doesn't get that many views though. Side hustle video, again $37. Toxic money habits, which is more finance related, $50. So my RPM is $6.43 per 1,000 views. So that's how much I get if I get 1,000 views on my channels. But that obviously fluctuates, and you can see how these videos are earning. My shorts RPM is way low. It's 19 cents for 1,000 views. So shorts helps people get monetized, I've heard, but it's not great for how much it pays you per 1,000 views. Now, is this a huge amount? To some, no. To some, yes. But is it a solid side hustle amount? For sure. And it was definitely great to see the hard work that I put in all these years is resulting in this passive way of earning, where I'm able to earn at least $2-3 per day. It's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, and if you think as soon as you hit monetization you can quit your job, that's not the case. But it is a lifetime worth of security, you can say, if you continue doing it. The best part is it's just the beginning. The more content I make, the more income potential I can build over time and figure out what really works for me and my audience. I did promise to post every day on here as part of the 75 Hard Challenge, but I have to figure out how my content gets affected by that and how much value my content is actually providing to my audience if I post every day. Is that why they subscribe? So let me know in the comments what topics and schedule you think would work best. Currently, I am trying to stick to posting as much as possible, but I need it to be sustainable. I don't want to be Casey Neistat, where I post every day and then stop altogether. I want this to be a long-term thing. I want this to be my income source, one of my biggest income sources. That's how seriously I want to take this. So if you're a small YouTuber aiming to get your channel monetized, my biggest advice is focus on quantity over quality. You're going to overthink the quality too much, so you're not going to post. And on social media, that's not what matters. What matters is who posts and what content they can push out. And the more content you provide, the more chances you have. And obviously, provide value as much as you can in those pieces of content. Sometimes you may think everybody knows that, but you may be helping hundreds, thousands, millions of people that don't. Something that might be too obvious to you might not be to others, and that's where you come in and provide that information for free to them on YouTube, and they'll be grateful to you for that. I got so many DMs from so many wonderful people that watch my videos and say that helped them in their moving to Australia journey, self-development journey. I was able to help out a lot of them and be that expert, which I was glad to be, because I know I was confused at one point, and when someone helped me in that time, I was so grateful because I had a clearer vision when I had all the information. And it might take time to find that audience, find that topic, but once you cross the 1,000 subscriber line, it feels incredible and it gets easier. You just get more confident as well because you're learning what really appeals to people, and the advertisers, how much they're willing to pay. So that's it. That's how much I made on my first month as a small YouTuber with 1,000 subscribers. If you found this video helpful or motivating, don't forget to subscribe, stick around. I have a whole heap of videos on my channel about side hustles, how to freelance in Australia, and I will keep updating you on my YouTube journey. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here and making my dream come true, and I truly value you. I'll see you next time.